Hello. 7:18 p.m. Dirty trucking. I done came on home because I'm not gonna deal with that shit. And this is probably what they wanted anyway. They like to get me upset knowing I ain't gonna end up working. I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna deal with that shit. These motherfuckers been lying to me every day, and I'm sick of that shit. Restaurants fucking with me, serving me cold shit, but you want my money, but you want to serve me cold shit. I'm getting sick of that shit. They don't give a fuck about what they serve you or how they serve it to you. They just want the money off that shit. Well, you want to serve me cold shit? I come home and cook. I can make my own fries. I ain't got to sit up there and pay for shit that I know that's gonna be served cold. I ain't got to buy that goddamn shit. That the bank telling lies. Everybody playing games with Juanita. You done ruined me financially. You know, my credit score has been dropped by 100 fucking points because of this shit that Uber did. But I can't sue nobody. Ain't no attorneys taking the case. But they just sitting back listening to my story about what they done to me. But ain't nobody doing shit. And I'm sick of it. I'm tired of walking around this city. I'm tired of living in this state. And they been doing this motherfucking shit. You done stole all my shit. You done switched shit. You been coming in here placing shit. You done ruined. Why is my debt in their mouth? That's what I want to know. Now, you done all this shit to get me in debt. That's how you know they knew about this shit in advance. Because they sitting up there talking about it. Why is my debt in your motherfucking mouth? Why is my debt in they motherfucking mouth? Why are you talking about what's in my mailbox? What's gonna show up in the mailbox? Why are you talking about what's going on in this fucking apartment? Your ass ain't even been in here. And here's another one. A guy, with white dude, got in a car. Just want to strike up a conversation. I don't know if he knew some Chaldeans or what. So I'm going to give you a little background on me and my history with a Chaldean. He sat back there. That's how they get in the car and like to fuck with you. So wait a minute, I'm going to get this one out the way first. They doing all this shit to try to force me to break down. You want me crying. You want me homeless. They targeting me like I done something. And you got that fucking story twisted. You got it all wrong. You should have never, ever fucked with me or a member in my family. Never. But the damage is done. And you got to pay for it. So, did the white dudes get in the car, strike up a conversation about some Chaldeans? Talking about they good people. You know why they playing psychiatrists. They want to get in the car and mention shit that they know done happened in my life. Now, this is a white motherfucker I don't even know. You can go back in my history as far as you want to. When have I ever hung with you? When? For you to know all my business. When? Tell me when I invited you to my house. Ever. When? When did I sit down and discuss with you what happened between me and that Chaldean? I did on social media. That's where the majority of them getting their shit from. The rest of them already knew it. They already know it. I'm telling you, they got something going on around here that they already know everything about your life. And this the killing part, that you know all the shit about me, accuse me of shit that I ain't even do, and motherfuckers been out here killing motherfuckers, and you want to act like you don't know who's who did what. That's the stupidity part of this shit that they doing. You done developed something out here where you know all about me. And you done told everybody about me. Foreigners doing it. Asian people doing it. Caucasian. Indian, my own cat, all of them doing it. How would you like it? You got strangers doing shit to you. Them ones from Dearborn, them Arabic. They like to make you feel pain. That's what they do. They like to make you feel pain, make shit on your body hurt. Knee, all of a sudden my knee started hurting. It was down there at the Parkway Foods grocery store. You know, majority of these grocery stores are owned by Arabic or one of them foreign individuals. It's not really any black-owned stores here. We just got, I think, one guy just established one. I think it may be one more here. But there's really no black-owned grocery stores here. Not really, not in an abundance as the ones that's owned by those foreigners, the Arabics and whatever their nationality is. But back to the white guy. He gets in the car, brings up a conversation about a Chaldean. So if I had the picture in my hand, I would show it to you. But I don't feel like digging it out. What a Chaldean did. This is how far back I could date that they've been doing this shit to my family. Tortured my family. Burned my son. Yeah, that's what that Chaldean did. A Chaldean burned my son while he was in a state-ran daycare center. I reported it to the state. They let him get away with it. This how far back they've been letting people do shit to me and my family in this state. Hadn't done anything. I think my son he was in the daycare. I don't know if he was 2, 1, 2 or 3. He was a toddler. He was in the daycare. He wasn't even in school yet. Daycare off 7 Mile. Slumberland. My son had the skin burnt off his right ear from behind his ear. And the story he told us, me and somebody I knew that worked this smart, because he spent the night over there. He was talking at the table with the kids. And I hope that was the only thing that happened to my son, because I've asked him over and over again. He said nothing else happened. But I know how people don't want the parent to know. He said nothing else happened. But it's always been in the back of my head. Story was my son woke up and went into the kitchen of the daycare. There was a guy there, he said, was heating up something in a spoon that looked like sugar. And he took it and poured it down the back of my son's ear, to all the skin burnt off, it down to the pink meat. I had a professional forensic photographer take a picture of my son's ear. When the state investigated, they let the guy get away with it. I think he still was able to work there after we reported it. But you get on TV talking about what you would do if something happened to kids or something done to kids. You didn't do that shit with my son. Like they didn't do shit what happened to me at Chrysler. This was long before I was at Chrysler. This back when I was young, just getting out there, just had my son, ain't been too long, had my son. I'm making my way in life, trying to figure out what the hell I'm about to become. Put my son in that daycare. I was pissed. I was furious. I went up there and was about to fuck that motherfucker up. I told him what he did. Ain't do shit. The state of Michigan didn't do shit. But this white dude, not too long ago, got him back in my car, him and his buddy, and he just brings up a conversation behind me about Chaldeans, talking about they good people. They may be. But I know one that ain't. The one that didn't get held accountable for what he done to my son. And far as I know, he was still able to work there. I took my son out of that daycare. He was never placed in another one since. When he spent the night at a friend's house, he's over there with the kids. He sat there at the table. She said she was eavesdropping because he got to talking about it. And she confirmed to me that's what happened. He said he went in the kitchen. This guy was heating up something in a spoon and poured it down the back of my son's ear. I ain't never in my life harmed a kid. Growing up, even up to now, I've never in my life harmed a kid where they needed medical attention and photographs of what was done. I ain't never in my life. Ever. But they harmed my son. They hurt my son. And they didn't do nothing about that Chaldean who hurt my son. Then my son was in school, elementary school. He kept coming home with a towel around his neck. I'm wondering why. You got a towel on your neck. I pulled a towel off of him. I see a burn in the center of the back of his neck. How'd this happen? Now, he in elementary school now. This is elementary. I don't know if it's elementary or middle school. But the school was up the street from where we lived on Beaconsfield. It was off, it was right up the street. He walked to school. I can't remember if it was elementary or middle school. It may have been middle school because he was kind of tall then when it happened. He was coming home from school, always had towels around the back of his neck, wrapped around his neck. Boy, you got towels around your neck every time I see you. Pulled it off. Burn the back of his neck. So bad it was down to the pink meat. Just like that Chaldean did my son. How'd this happen? I asked my son. Said 2 girls in the school had a lighter. 2 girls in the school had a lighter. They lit it, heated it up. And my son tells me he sat there and let them press it on the back of his neck. Till they burnt the skin off his motherfucking neck. So I went up to the school, had to talk with the principal. So did he pay the kids? No, the principal didn't want me to talk with the kids. He wanted to talk with them. They didn't do nothing about this shit either. I should have. Their school should have been sued. You let some kids have a lighter in school? My son had to walk around that school with a burn on his neck. You mean tell me nobody saw that? In the classroom did this. In the classroom. That's how far back I can date them doing this shit to my family. Even when I was coming up as a kid living with my father. Now I'm down here. Let's get back to Parkway Foods, where these Arabic people come in at. I don't know. All of a sudden, see, they like to show me shit because they know I be scrolling TikTok and social media. All of a sudden, I started seeing these pictures of these guys look like they from Dubai or one of them countries putting on they kind of underwear. They ain't naked, they ain't exposed. Got this damn shit wrapped around front of them like them sumo wrestlers putting on shit. Clothes. Like they showing people their body or something. Fuck, I want to see that for. What the fuck do I want to see a foreign person putting on underwear for? What the fuck do I want to see that for? But they put this shit on social media for me to see. Because they think that I like that. They think I want that. That's why they be out here. Had a girl talking about, I thought that's what you wanted. How the fuck you thought I thought you wanted two? That's what she said. What was it I was ordering? I was ordering something and I only wanted one. She gonna tell me, she rung up, now she had rung up too. And I'm looking at the price. I said, what? I saw that order one. I thought you wanted two. How did you think I wanted two? Did I say I wanted two? When did I open my mouth and ask for two? That's what they do. They always around here talking about what they thought I wanted. Who told you to think about what I wanted? If I want something, I'll ask for it. If I need something, I'll get it myself. If I can't afford it, I'm not going to buy it. But they always coming around me talking about what they thought I wanted. And then every time they say that shit, it's so mad. Now, I'm in the grocery store. I told you they got something. I don't know what this is, the way it makes you feel shit. But this shit is illegal. It's really a sexual assault. Because they got something on me, whatever this shit is, to make you feel sexual shit. Who the fuck want to feel that shit? Feeling somebody looking at you thinking he want to get with you. I don't want to feel that shit. Feeling ass shit. Feeling sex shit. Who the fuck want to feel that shit? Now, I say that to get to this store. I'm down there at Parkway Foods. There's a bunch of them Arabic, whatever they nationality, stand up down there by the meat cooler. I'm down there shopping. All of a sudden, I started feeling like some sexual shit. Some sexual feeling. And I turn around, it's them over there. So I walk off immediately, go around there, go find me something else that I'm finna buy. Here come the big one. He come walking down the aisle. I don't know, where do you get this? They seem to think I like huge men, and that ain't being funny. You see, where did you get this? Now, they done went in my life, talked about every boyfriend I had. Tell me one that was huge. Tell me one that was huge. Tell me. They done discussed every man I was with. Because you want to know why? Because they still on that she got something shit. They trying to prove. How long is you going to keep trying to prove something that don't exist? Every year they talk about the same shit. Trying to prove the same shit. You made me fat. They put moles all in my skin. They was on my neck. Trying to mess up my appearance. Why? Are you that jealous that you would go to that extreme that you so scared that if I ever obtain my natural weight, what the fuck gonna happen? What the fuck gonna happen? You that scared of me obtaining my natural weight and losing weight that you would turn around after I started losing weight, getting healthy, to make me fat. So I don't understand. I don't know if these I don't like people trying me. I'm not here to date you. And I don't need nobody from another race sitting up there making me feel some sexual shit. That's assault. When did you think I want you? Do I act like I want you? See, that's the problem. You can't have a conversation with somebody. You can't smile at these motherfuckers. You can't be friendly with these motherfuckers. But they think that you want them. I don't want you. When have I ever gave you a sign, I want you? When? But you around here using something to force me to feel some bullshit. And they were all standing up there watching to see how I react. So you know what I did? In my mind, I mentally punched the shit out of them. So if I can feel what you're doing, you can feel that shit. Every time they do that shit, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. I'm gonna fucking punch you. By thought. I'm gonna punch the fucking shit out you. I'm gonna stomp you, kick you. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I need to let you know you're not gonna come around me doing that shit. Feeling that ass shit when I'm driving under the car. But you sit up here talk about safety. Ain't no safety. They know exactly what these motherfuckers doing with this shit. All of them want to feel the shit. You sick. It's sexual harassment and it's a sexual assault. Something was done to me without my knowledge, and it happened while I was at Warren Truck Plant. I can 100% confirm that while before I worked at Warren Truck Plant and before that shit happened, I never felt this shit. Now, I done had the weight gain, but I never felt this shit until that shit happened to me at Warren Truck Plant. I am 100% positive. I'm 100% positive. There's something going on in this family of mine that ain't been told, that I was born on this earth having to accept happening. No. Now I understand the possible reason God destroyed the earth. Why the earth was destroyed. You done lost your minds around here. I'm tired of living in a state where these motherfuckers is getting away with doing anything to me. And they been lying about it. I done told you about this shit for years. I ain't got no business proving this same shit to you over and over again. I've been telling you this shit for years. You caused me to be in debt. Threatening me about debt. Coming around talking about jail. Who going to jail, bitch? I'm not a crook. I'm not a criminal. Talking about I'm scared. How you know what the fuck I am? Did I tell you I'm scared? Or you think I'm scared? It's a whole lot of shit going on here. But I'm 100% positive. This extra shit that's going on that I'm feeling, that I believe they done sold. They done sold me to the highest bidder of races of people. And they've been coming in here doing shit to me. That's a form of slavery. I'm a slave around here. You done ruined me financially. You done impacted my credit score severely. All because they knew I was planning to move up out this apartment. Now, you let all this shit go on in this apartment, and then when I plan to get the fuck out of here, you did something to me financially. Uber did something to me financially to cause me not to be able to move. Almost lost my apartment. Had to go begging on YouTube and create a GoFundMe because somebody suggested it. And then they did the same thing with the GoFundMe. They limited how much I got. Wow. But when they created GoFundMe, they looking for everything they can get. But you limited what I got. My name on unclaimed property. Still on there. But they claim it wasn't me. But all the shit that I know is going on and how you be switching shit, I'm positive. I believe that is me. That is me. Whatever is on that unclaimed property from Comerica Bank. Because I had a bank account at Comerica Bank. I was working at Warren Truck Plant when I was at Comerica Bank. My father had an account in my name at Comerica Bank. But they claimed it wasn't me. You've been stealing my identity. You've been stealing my photos, my documents, everything that pertained to me, you've been stealing. It's only one me. You may have my name, but you can't be me because there's something special about me. That's what distinguishes me from you and any other human being. There's something special about me that you would never be. Because you got to be born with it. There's something special about me that you would never be. And there's something else about me that you would never be. Bitch, you would never be me. So you need to stop fucking with me. Because I'm sick of this shit. They found a way to use my talent for free. I'm being made to do this shit. That's exactly what they've been doing. And if I don't do this shit, you fuck with me financially. They haven't paid me shit. How come they get to do all this shit to me and don't pay for it? I ain't received a dime for what Warren Truck Plant did to me. Not one fucking dime. They owe me a lot of money. How come they get to do all this shit to me and my state don't give a fuck? This city of Detroit don't give a fuck. But you want me to have sympathy for something that happened to somebody else. Ain't that a bitch? You don't give a fuck about me. You never did. And now that I found out this shit going on, I'm 100% positive. You doing this shit deliberately. And then you done sold this shit. Got these foreigners doing this shit. I'll be damned if a motherfucker from Timbuktu gonna be standing up there making me feel some sexual shit. You better get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'll cuss your bitch ass out.